Hey guys, this is John. I'm playing the Hourly Bullet Arena on lichess.org. Countdown to 0. We are rolling with 47 players. It is 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And who are we going to get in the first round? My sound's on? Okay, good. We have Chopin Garden in the first round. Play Fianchetto system. Knight c6. Apparently the pre-move function has been a little shaky for people today. Hopefully it doesn't affect us. Doesn't seem to be so far. Let's play f5 and support that knight. That's a strong knight there in the center. Maybe b6 to undermine the c5 pawn. He can't play b4 because his knight on c3 hangs. That's nice. Oh yeah, then we win this guy. Scurry back with the bishop. That pawn is defended. Let's go king h8, actually. Go take here. So now we have the bishop pair. Queen c7 probably next move. Let's play bishop a6, hit this knight. He can play knight d4. We got to watch the e6 square. I think putting the bishop in on c4 is strong. That cuts the rook off from defending the c6 pawn. I'll just go here. Yeah, I think c6 is likely to drop off. He sacks the exchange. Let's take here, and we're hitting the bishop. He can take e4, though. Rook d7 should be fine. Come here, defending this pawn. I'm happy with the queen trade if he wants to do that. Okay. We're up a little bit of time. Maybe I can play bishop f8 and try to set up rook takes e3 after this knight moves. I think that's a reasonable goal. Yeah, I think it actually works here, so let's do it right away. He can... okay, he's not even... He just resigned. He might have been able to take c8 and then take e3, king f1, and then king e2. He might be able to defend against the pawn advancing. So, nevertheless, we win that first game. 53 players. I didn't notice a lot of higher-rated players playing, but hopefully some of them join. I did see King's Crusher in, though. Daydreams, let's berserk this game. Playing with e4. Bishop d3 to come. Maybe e5. Let's play h3. Let's try to get the bishop pair. e5 I think would be a nice move. He's defending against it. Now let's open up his king. We're barreling forward. Take queen h3 maybe? Okay, so again this e5 move is just leaping to mind. Okay, I'll take that one. Let's play e5. He can take b3 maybe, but I'm fine with that. If he takes here, I have bishop c4 and I win his queen. I guess he could play knight d5, but then we take h7. Let's take that queen. And then we could take on f6 next, and queen takes h7 is the threat. Yeah, checkmate. Okay, now you see the glitch, it actually says draw instead of checkmate. I'm sure Tybalt is well aware of the glitches on lichess at the moment. They're very minor and they don't really seem to affect the gameplay, but the draw thingy and also the pre-move apparently. But as we've come to learn from lichess, they're quick to fix like any potential bugs that pop up, so expect that to be taken care of. This is a 25-minute tournament, so again, the time has been adjusted a bit. Not sure how I feel about that. 25 minutes versus 30. I guess it's basically the same. Wonder what the rationale is, dropping down 5 minutes. Tom Sawyer says, apparently I'm 0-5 versus Finn's lifetime. Could today be the day? You never know. That's the great thing about chess, isn't it, Tom? You never know what the next game will bring. I'm not getting a game very quickly here. I have 5 points, but surely other people are playing right now. Celebrations. Gotta watch out for that guy. Remind me not to berserk against him, potentially. Zenich, that's a lot of Z's. Zenich. Weird. Okay, well, I'm playing him. ZZZ. What's it going to be against knight f3? Knight f6 it is. Okay, QGD. Well, let's play this Rogozin, sure. The Rogozin variation. We'll take d5 and then play the bishop to d3. You can play queen a5. I think just this is fine. Castle now. Maybe take on f6. Ooh, now let's open the center. as long as he's offering. I think we can get something going against his king. C4 is an idea now. Definitely C4. Isn't he just losing material now? How's he going to defend this knight? Doesn't look possible. Yeah, we can even take F8 next move after he moves his queen. Even more material. Way too much. Okay, knight E4 in between move. We'll be boring and offer a queen trade. Fork his queen and his bishop. Let's play D5. See if we can get him to take so we have rook E8. Okay, we'll take this one. We take on E6 next move. He's going to play it out. Okay. Not much point to playing it out, but it is his prerogative to do so. Rook D8 coming next. Okay, I'll give, well, we'll cut off his king first. All right, do this lawnmower checkmate. You can pre-move that. Yeah, move or so away from mate. Oh, is he going to time down? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, why do people do this? Times down to 0.2 and then decides to get checkmated. I mean, in a sense, like, it's legal and it's a tournament strategy. He's like making it harder for me to gain points, but it's kind of low, you know. All right, Tassadar. Let's play E4 in this game. Scandinavian. Wow. With queen to D8 though. All right, I'm gonna play aggressive against this line. We'll put the pawn on D3. And then support the knight, like so. Probably castle queenside. He can take C3 if he wants. Yeah, now we look forward to getting an attack. You can put the knight on D5. Let's drop the bishop back. Let's play king B1 just before we launch anything. I think C4 is all right. If he takes, the bishop can come back to C2. Now if knight B4, we take and then play C5. We're winning material. Yeah, his bishop's pinned. So he's outright losing a piece now. Our rating is slowly in recovery mode after a couple of bad results, bad tournaments and whatnot. Let's just play G4. This pawn is a monster, but how do I exploit it? Oh, knight takes F7 would be crushing. Well, now we can just do this. I had knight takes F7 even last move. All right, 13 points. Lots of players in the mix, though. 65 players. Jupek, recognize him. Celebrations, yeah, that's a new account. Don't recognize it. King's Crusher. Ooh, okay, we're playing Celebrations. The mystery account. You just never know. Got to handle with care against these new accounts. They're just complete unknowns. Could be a GM for all I know. I'll play knight e4 soon and see if we can get him to take and then checkmate them on g7. That would be sweet. Probably not going to happen. We do win a pawn, however. From the looks of it, c5, just support that knight. Maybe they can go knight e8. Actually, they can, can't they? Okay, let's go here. I'm going to go queen g4. Just to discourage them from taking a bunch of times, because g7 would be hanging at the end. Okay, we can take here. This wins, I think. Oh, he has queen c6. But it still should be good. Okay, now we take here. Go attack that dark square bishop. Let's just escape. Get the rook to c7. Attack this pawn. Queen f4 is a threat too. Yeah, and mate in 2. Okay, back to tournament. So we dispatched Celebrations. That makes me feel good. All right, King's Crusher. Probably going to get a game with him. Oh, hello, K-pop. Whoa, K-pop, what happened, man? You were berserking up a storm. It didn't work out very well. Tybalt likes shuffling features. It seems so. I think that's what makes lichess such an exciting site. Yeah. I mean, you might as well play around with the time, like try several different tournament lengths and see which one people like best. Why not? I personally think 30 was like perfect though. I've said this multiple times, but I don't really see the issue with 30 minutes. 45 was kind of too long, but maybe there's something strategic about 25 minutes. We're still waiting for a game. Chopin Gardens, okay. Did I play this player already? I think I did. We're playing a Slav. Let's play anti-Slav. See if he takes c4. He does not. Okay, knight e5. Let's go here and then attack b7. See if we can get this structure going. I like this structure. Especially if I can go b4, b5. It doesn't always work out that way, but... Okay, let's do this. Maybe sink the knight into b6. He can play knight d7 like he's doing. We'll keep the king in the middle. I think this is the best policy. He's doing a good job of controlling like where my knight can go, potentially. So he's not allowing knight b6 like under any circumstances. Okay, let's do this, and maybe I can take on d5 at some point, like now. Okay, now I'm threatening knight takes d5 and also possibly b5. He's allowing me to do it. Nice. Let's go here, attack the rook. I think I'm going to wait to push d5, possibly not play it at all. Knight c4 would be good. Threatening knight d6. We can pre-move this move. And then we could take e6 next move. Yeah, we're just almost completely winning now. Well, we are winning. Okay, he resigned. That was a nice strategic game. He probably should not have played f6. That weakened the e6 square. Maybe he should go for e5 sooner. That's a good way to play that position. King's Crusher's in first. We still haven't played him yet. We're both perfect. I don't see anyone above 2200 in this tournament. Let's berserk this game against Terra on the 5th. A good old-fashioned berserking. See how far he wants to push these pawns. F3 or H3 or whatnot. Okay, we're sacking. We are absolutely sacking. Bishop d6 coming, maybe? Ooh, he drops his queen. Let's give a check. Okay, so now we're completely winning. Let's take that. It's a free piece. Knight's hanging. Take that, too. His only chance now is time. Let's make sure our queen does not get trapped. I think the knight coming into f4 should be really good. See if he takes. We'll play g4, g3. Ooh, the rook was hanging. Did not notice that. f3, I'll play bishop f4. Do go bishop f4 anyways. Removing obstacles to checkmate. Let's bring this in. We're threatening rook e3 mate. Okay, check. Let's just castle next move. Get rook takes d4 going. Oh boy. Okay, take this. I'm really slow, aren't I? Check. Okay, I got lucky that I get the checkmate off. All right, back to tournament. I don't know if I should have won that one based on how slow I was playing the end there. Anton says, I'm drawing circles and arrows on John's games. I have no respect. That's okay, Anton. You can do that if you want. I certainly forget to do it. Cool kid. Let's play c4 this game. English. Showing the entire repertoire, right? I had a standard game similar to this last night on ICC. I'll play for e4. Okay, he's taking, though. That weakens the c6 pawn quite a bit. We can go take this. Now b5 is hanging too. All right, I'll trade with you. I guess let's play bishop d2. He can bring his rook in to c2. He didn't do it, though. Knight e4, we can just play bishop back to e1. I think this is good. Try to bring the knight to d3. e4, e5 is also a threat too, isn't it? e4, knight moves, and then e5. He didn't see it. Knight coming into d3 regardless. Let's just take this guy. If knight d4, I gotta watch out for knight e2, so no knight takes d5, blundering that. Let's just go here. Knight e7 could happen. And blunders his rook. All right, back to tournament. 30 points. King's Crusher also doing well. Looks like we're headed for a showdown with King's Crusher. J. Bartholomew 2 says, hey, Fins. Hello to you. Oh, shout out to a hilarious nickname I saw recently. Fins is life, Fins is love. I really enjoyed that one. Wherever you are. Bishop f4 wasn't so good for me there, but that's okay. We're playing the Curious Knight. If queen a5, I'll play rook c1. This could be very strategic. Let's get the knight into e5. Play f3, boot that knight out. I'll play e5. Rook b1, maybe kind of eye that pawn on b7. Let's go here and then e4. Let's open this baby up. He can't, opening the F file is very dangerous, so that's not going to help either. Yeah, this is just mate and a couple. Okay. So, quick victory there. We have a 5-point lead on King's Crusher. Not a lot of time left, though. Yeah, that extra 5 minutes could make a big difference. All right, so we're playing King's Crusher. Is he going to play the King's Indian? Plays knight a6. He doesn't want any of the main line with e5. He might have known that I was going to take and go in for the endgame. Let's play a3. And we'll go c5 after this. We'll try to do this line. Play b4, support that. We'll go rook e1. If knight f4, we can play the bishop back to f1. I think it's reasonable to do this. If knight d4, I was going to play queen b2. I feel okay with this position. He can bring that knight into d4, though. He probably should, because I'm getting knight d6 in like really quick here. Let's go knight d6, yeah. Now I'm going to maneuver this knight up into f5. This is how I'm going to play it. If queen here, that one I can play h4 and just shut down his attack. Okay, let's do this. He can get his knight into h3, but like always, bishop g5 is a big problem for him. I'm actually kind of threatening it right now, aren't I? Yeah, bishop g5 is just a massive threat. Because then after takes, pawn takes, queen g6, I have knight e7. So I think that's what he's guarding against right now. Let's go here. So if he takes it, knight e7. Yeah, now we can go in the queen. Okay, this is a smooth victory. Definitely like how this one turned out. Yeah, it was kind of just measured play. And got the win. So that knocks him out of doubling territory too. I think if he would have played knight d4 sooner, when he had his other knight on f4, that might have been hitting that bishop on e2. Could have been more challenging. It's such a massive number of rating points that Celebrations has gained. 719 rating points. He's only lost to me. So he's just racking it up against other people. 5.5 minutes remaining. Mr. Patate. Let's play knight f3 this game. Ooh, I'm allowing d4. Probably should not have done that, but that's okay. Let's do the same setup that we played a couple games ago with the bishop out on f4. I think h3 is like a useful move. He'll probably jump the knight into the e4 square soon. Let's go here to mess with his development, make him think about defending that. Well, similar structure as earlier, too. Yeah, let's bring the knight in. And I think just this plan of b4, b5 is rather nice. Try to get rid of that double pawn. He can play a6, but shouldn't be an issue. Knight d2, I have rook e1. It's no problem. Should be a little bit better. Maybe b6, because he can't take it, so that's nice. Let's go... I'm going to retain this knight. I think eventually I want to get this knight to a5, in fact. So let's... How can I get it there? This route. So I'm going to go there and put a lot of pressure on b7. That's the thing. Let's go here. Just blunt this bishop. He can bring this knight in. Let's not take that knight yet. We're going to wait to do that. Problem is, how do I win now? Okay, we're going to do it this way. I'm going to try to go g4, I've decided. He can take with his bishop, but I do have knight takes b7. Trying to drag that rook away. Now, whose passed pawn is stronger? His e-pawn or my b-pawn? Definitely think my b-pawn. Let's go here. Rook e5 coming next. I want to go f5, but I don't want to allow counterplay. Yeah, now I can play f5. If he trades, we trade on e7 and win. This pawn is promoting. Okay, back to tournament. Not sure I handled that properly. There might have been a better way to exploit that pawn on b7. Okay, King's Crusher. Let's do this. Let's play a fianchetto system against him. Let's take and then play queen to b6. Yeah, he's going to gambit. He does like to do that. Probably rook c1 is what he should do. Let's go here. Now he'll try to complete his development as soon as he can. Let's just castle. Whoops, I meant to castle. I've done that before against him. Accidentally played king f8 when I meant to do a different move. Okay, let's go here then. Maybe we can make something of this. He is dropping some pawns, so maybe we can still make something of this. Definitely, it looks like it. Knight takes d3 coming. Let's just go here first. Get the bishop out to b7, huh? Let's go e6. We can put the bishop on d5. So there's that. I gotta watch f7. I mean, with how much material we're up, this should be a win. Really, that move? Okay, fine. I'll take you. And put the bishop there. I mean, he could take d7, of course, but big deal. Yeah, we're just up too much material now. He's got to watch his back rank, and then we get this move in. It's too much. Let's get rid of this h-pawn. And he resigned. Okay, minute and a half remaining. 46 to 32, yeah. We're way ahead of K-pop in second place. Let's play bishop g5. We'll play something sharp. h5, that was a clear mouse slip. Pretty sure he meant to play h6 there. No doubt about that. Well, I'm going to make it interesting in castle queenside against the Kokomer. Go here and maybe... Ooh, I'm going to set him up for something. Now he has to play bishop d6 and he runs right into this move. I guess he can take and maybe he gets a little bit of compensation, but it's nothing major. Let's take this pawn. Scurry back, knight c5 maybe. Should be okay. Let's play g4, go g5. Bishop g4, we have f3. So no worries there. Ooh, the knight is hanging. Totally didn't notice that. Okay, we take... Go attack the g7 pawn. Now let's defend e3 for a move. Let's play a3, just make sure the knight can't come in. I might just want to go take that knight, to be honest. So then I can threaten to, I don't know, do stuff. Okay, well, he's My rook gets in, but if rook h2, I have queen b3. Okay, this is winning. If he moves his dark square bishop, we have rook takes c8. Guess he has king a7 right now. Yeah, this is a win. All right, that's your tournament, folks. So we didn't berserk very much, but won all our games, 46 points. Took a couple games off King's Crusher. Solid tournament. Didn't feel like I was ever in danger of that tournament. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. 82 players, good turnout. I think the days of 30 players in these tournaments are gone. I think lichess is here to stay. So, yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll be back tomorrow with another bullet video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.